And Daria is a fucking badass. Like, I love watching her wrestle. Like, she really pulled out some impressive shit. And, of course, you know, I love Liv. And Aaliyah's good in the ring, but she, again, paper plates, more personality. But honestly, the crowd was legitimately pin drop dead for this match. Which was really unfortunate because all four women in the ring-wise were awesome. So that was really cool to see. You know, they're all working really hard, and they're all improving very, very well. Even Mandy. Like I said, Mandy was great in the ring, and I can't really even sit here and talk shit on her. So Hugo Knox comes out, and my beloved Elena, our beloved Elena, has a thing for foreign guys. And we all know that she has a thing for British foreign guys. Mm-hmm. And of course, Hugo is from England. And as soon as he opened his mouth in the ring, our fucking aisle flooded. Elena got full on frothing at the mouth, and I thought I was going to need to call a medic, but she handled herself well. He had a really entertaining match with Steve Cutler, and he won. I really hope that they do push him, because Hugo is just naturally so charismatic, and he is so fun to watch in the ring. And I love him. He's fantastic. And, yeah, like, I was so excited that she already had a favorite before we even left the venue. So that was really cool. Now she wants to come over and start watching with me, which is awesome. Because, yeah, she has never sat down and watched any of the events, but she went to a live event first. And I told her I was actually kind of jealous of that, because I would have loved to have the live experience before the television experience.
Well, you know what? Now that you say that, that's a load of crap, because she came over here one time while we were watching wrestling, and she watched it with us, so...
Oh, I mean NXT. Like, she really didn't have... Yeah, she didn't have a lot of exposure to wrestling beforehand, which, fuck, like, I'm still jealous, because, like, that is such a cool experience, and honestly, you can't beat live events anyway. Mm-hmm. So, another dude that I have proud mom syndrome over, Riddick Moss, put on a fantastic match with Mojo Rawley. Mojo's music hit, and I thought Megan was going to have a fucking stroke, because I personally wasn't expecting anybody who was drafted to be there, personally. Like, I was just like, okay. But his music hits, and I'm just like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. And so he comes out, Megan freaks, and I'm just like, oh, Jesus, here we go. Oh, God, here we go. And so, you know, he comes out to a humongous pop, and it was really, really, really lovely. And so, you know, he gets in the ring, he does his thing, and, you know, the crowd starts chanting, "You deserve it," for his SmackDown call-up, which was really refreshing. Tear to a glass eye. He looked so humbled and so, like, just stoked. And, you know, it was really sweet to see. Him and Riddick Moss put on the match of the fucking night, because it was so fun to watch. Like, Riddick has gone from... Oh, the first time I saw him was at NXT Tampa, and he actually faced Hugo Knox, weirdly enough. And I absolutely did not like this kid. I was just like, okay. Didn't really have a lot of personality. He was really stiff in the ring. This is months ago. And now, you know, he's healing it up. You know, he's got, like, this great personality in the ring now. He's, like, awesome, like, in-ring work is fantastic. And so I'm really, really pumped for him, because every show that I've seen him at, he has just gotten, progressively more and more and more impressive. So I honestly hope for really good things for him, because he has that it factor. You know, he's really fun to watch. He is such a good heel, and we all know that that's the way to my heart. But Mojo ended up winning the match, and, you know, he celebrated with the fans afterward, and it was really, really fun. And he is just a fucking live wire. So I'm really hoping for good things for him on SmackDown. because he really is very, very, very entertaining. And seeing him on that bigger stage, I hope will do wonders for his career.
Oh, odds are he's going to get paired up with Zack Ryder after Zack Ryder gets fucking screwed over. And the Hype Bros will be on SmackDown.
For sure. And that's fine with me because the Hype Bros are amazing and they work really well together. So I'm all for that. I got my momentary freak out because Billie Kay, whom I love and adore, and oh my god, she's perfect, faced Asuka, which I love and adore and admire, and just I would let her kick me in the face and not care. Absolutely fucking amazing match. Like, these two tore the fucking roof off the building. Fantastic match, really physical. Asuka obviously retained the women's championship, but it was such a good match and such a fantastic showing for Billie Kay. Like, she not only kept up with Asuka, but she pushed Asuka, and that was amazing to watch. Yeah, that was partially match of the night for me as well, because they just killed everything. Then, oh man, I think the most uncomfortable part of the night for me was next. A new recruit to the women's division comes out, and I don't know if you've heard the name Danielle Camella before.
Mm-mm.
But she comes out, she cuts a babyface promo about going for the title, talks about how, she's there to make an impact, name drops Rikishi, and the crowd turned on her on a fucking dime. She mentioned that she was trained by Rikishi and that, she has all of the skills to succeed. And as soon, it was literally night and day. Like, at first they really didn't care either way, but she mentioned Rikishi and the crowd turned venomous.
That's because people don't really give a shit about Samoans anymore. They're so sick of them.
Yeah, like, it was, I was sitting there, like, really uncomfortable, like, with how much heat she was getting after she mentioned that. But she, the match. Wow, I'm skipping ahead here. I will give Danielle credit. She is awesome on the mic. She didn't lose her cool. Like, I would have fucking completely screwed up because they were just harsh. But, she kept her calm. She was cool and collected in the ring. She did what she had to do. She went back to the back with her head high, and I'm just like, you know what? I will give her fucking due because I would have completely caved under how much heat she was getting. But, yeah, so I guess we're going to see what Danielle Camella has in the future. But because she was trained by Rikishi, I can guarantee you she's not going to be well received, and I really think she should have left that out. But apples, oranges, whatever. Josh Woods had a match against No Way Jose. My baby! Like, I love him so much, and I gush over him so much, but it is completely merited. He comes out, energy's high. Megan and I are dancing in the aisle like fucking morons because that's what we do. I've decided that I want to have a dance party with No Way Jose, so I need to make this happen. Josh, I believe, is a local guy. I think they mentioned, like, West Palm or some shit like that. I've seen him a couple of times. Super, super heel. Like, he is just, like, I don't give a fuck what you think of me. You can go piss up a rope and die for all I care. I like him. He's wonderful. He warms my heart. But, of course, I was obviously rooting for my illegitimate party son because I love him to death. But No Way Jose defeated Josh, and it was a fun match. It was really, really good. Jose is, like, so over that it's, like, actually uncomfortable. But the main event had me absolutely hysterical. The Authors of Pain, which... Sorry, I fell asleep. And Murphy. We we know that Murphy is a plus here. He actually has updated music, which is really good. I still feel like I'm going to have an epileptic seizure when he comes out. He is still wub wub wub, but he comes out, super high energy. I'm in the fucking crowd, fucking cheering my ass off because I love that Australian motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Megan and I have our own little Murphy cheering section in our section of 105, and it was just so good. And he obviously could hear us because we're third row and in their face about how much we love Murphy. But then I turned on him and I feel terrible. So TM61 comes out, I freak the fuck out, and then there's a pause, and I'm like, oh god, this is probably going to be Shinsuke or some shit like that, and either way, I'm not going to make it the fuck out of here. So, there's the pause, and then the music starts, and I, snapped my face to look toward Megan and just went, oh my fucking god. Out from the back comes Hideo Itami, and I'm in the fucking crowd hyperventilating Kenta, because I am 5, and I have never seen him live before. Ever. No matter the promotion, I have not seen him live yet. And we are huge Hideo Itami fans. I honestly think Julie and I had, nervous breakdown level shit when he got signed.
Yep.
And so his music hits, and I authentically fangirled. There was zero shame. Megan, ripped my phone out of my hand and took a picture because, I was authentically fangirling. And I don't even care. I normally am oh, no, it was cool, man. It was all right. I was excited to see him, but I didn't No, I full on fucking fangirled. And he is so good. There is nothing else I can say. It doesn't matter if he's in a singles match or if he is in a 6-man tag match. He steals the fucking show every time. And so TM61 and Hideo picked up the victory. It was a really, really solid main event, and I think the funniest part for me was the Authors of Pain were I don't even know what the fuck they were saying, but they kept talking. I don't even know what language it was, to be completely honest, because I don't care. But they kept shouting instructions at Murphy in a foreign language, and I'm like, he's from Australia, guys. He's not gonna understand your fucking so you should probably stop. And so the crowd, every time they would talk, would just go, what? Really obnoxiously, and they were getting so pissed. It was awesome. And then it just got to the point where even Murphy was looking at them what the fuck are you saying? I don't even know what you're saying. And they were getting super mad about it, and it was actually very entertaining to watch. But yeah, God damn it, Murphy! Why were you? Why did they tag you up with those idiots? The only thing they have going for them, literally, is their manager. They are literally snooze fest, and it sucks because they are both legitimate big dudes. If they had a personality, they would be an amazing tag team. They really would, because they're solid in the ring for big guys, this, that, and the other thing. But they are so boring to fucking watch. Whatever, it is developmental. Hopefully, we'll see them become something other than a snore fest. But it is what it is. Developmental is developmental for a reason, and that is something to keep in mind, something to reconsider. I try not to be too harsh when I'm talking about NXT because of the fact, in the back of my mind, it's always there. This is developmental. This is where they are learning. This is where they're perfecting their craft. You got to give them the benefit of the doubt. But that being said, God damn it. Go buy a fucking